Okay, so I can see the details of the scheduled booking here. Now, if I go back to the dispatch portal on the back end, so I'll go back to the in dispatch. You can see the scheduled booking here. If I click on this, I can see the details of the booking, right? And the way auto dispatch works is that it the, the dispatch works a few minutes before the time of dispatch. The system throws the booking out on a round robin manner to the closest driver. The first driver to pick it up would get it. But for the sake of the demo, let me just remove it from auto dispatch, right? I'll move it to unassigned, and let me force assign it to a certain driver. So I have a driver logged in. Let me see if I can assign this booking. So I will click on assign, and it will give me an option to select the driver. So I'm going to select Keyur Patel, and I have an option to request or assign. Assign would force assign the booking. Request would give him a booking pop-up. So I'm going to force assign it.
Order.
So I'll go assign. I see this driver has been assigned the booking. If I go on the driver app, and let me go back on the driver app quickly, right? And I can click on directions to start the booking. And as you notice, as your site on the dispatch, it gets updated. I'm going to mark as arrived. I'm going to slide to start ride. Okay, we have some checks in place. I can't start the trip for up to a few seconds. Now if I go back on the customer app, I can track the driver live here, just like how it was before. 4261 is the OTP. Let me see if I can quickly update that. 4261, start the trip. I can end the trip. I need to wait for 5 seconds. This is validations we have added. I can always see details of the booking. I can see the information here, booked by driver info. I can see their phone number. So all of this information is available, right? And I'm ready. I can slide to end ride. So I just did that. So the whole breakdown appears on the driver app. I can confirm, rate the customer, and we are done. So the booking is completed. So that's how a scheduled booking works, and I've shown you a little bit of the dispatcher along with the driver just to show you how the system works in sync. This is very important because that's how a fleet manager would be managing their fleet. Now on the driver app, we have a whole bunch of other features. You can see their vehicle details. This is where they can see their profile, including all their KYC info right here. They can see their wallet. This is where their earnings are tracked. They can withdraw money to their bank account, so that's built in as well, right? So we've got Stripe Connect in here. Again, that can be localized based on the country. They can also recharge their wallet in case their wallet balance goes negative. That happens in the case of many cash bookings, which again depends on the country. See the history of bookings that they've done and trips they've completed. That information shows up here, and they can track how much money they've made. So these are the main features on the driver app. Let me go back on the home now. App, this rating pop-up. Now on the customer app, we have the rental option. So I can click on a drop address. I could say done. It gives me information on the rentals. I can book a 1 hour pack, 20-minute pack, different options, right? All of these things can change as well. These are all configured on the admin panel, so none of this is fixed. It can all be managed directly from the admin. I'm going to confirm a sedan, confirm the pickup point, and boom, we're done, right? Rental bookings again are dispatched just like any other booking, right? I can confirm, pay,
order,
and go back to the driver app. I can, and the rest of the flow is pretty much similar. Just that the rental booking will be charged based on the package that has been agreed, right? So that's what the difference is. The billing mechanism is different. If there are overages on distance or time, there are fees that can be associated against that, and that can again be managed on the admin panel. So that's how the rental flow works. I'm just going to cancel it just for the sake of the demo, right? And let me go back to the app. Let's go back to the customer app, see if I'm missing anything here. Let me cancel this quickly, right? And if I see my past trips, I can see them on the past trips or my trips page on the app. And on the app, we can add emergency contacts. So emergency contacts is an important feature because uh, every time I take a trip, the trip live track gets shared with my emergency contact, so they can see exactly where I am. Then during a trip, we also have an option to share trip in case you want to do it from there and not from emergency contacts. Favorite addresses can be saved here. They can be added here. Wallet is where they can recharge, customers can recharge their wallet, put money into it. That's on the wallet page. This is where they can see their profile. And then we have an option for FAQs. Help Center is where we've integrated it with different ticket management systems. Like we have Zendesk, Freshdesk. These are different ones we support. And they can launch and create tickets from there in case of any issues with bookings. They can also see the history of their bookings on the My Trips, and if there's a certain issue they had with a certain booking, they can also request they can create a ticket from there as well. So those are the main features of the rideshare app in a quick flow. Let me know if you guys have any questions. My name is Rahul Sharma. I'm the founder of Appscrip. You can reach out to me at treemer@appscrip.com. Thank you very much.